It's funny. Then I keep coming back to this game with the same fucking intro almost. And then I'm like, guys, I love this game. Yeah, every time I post, it's like 3 months in advance. Welcome back, I'm DDLC, and today we're back with more Doki Literature Club Plus, obviously, and we're going to... Fuck it, we're just gonna... I don't think it matters, so let's just... I got an achievement. Hello again, D-Man. I'm just gonna ring it. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. By the way, yeah, if you haven't seen this game, it's been out for a while, so I'm just gonna do spoilers, even though I'm still doing my old playthrough. If you do just Natsuki on the ending after Sayori dies, she will snap her neck at you, and I do not remember what happens if you just do Yuri, but if you guys don't know, I have played this game. If you're new, I have played this game before. This is like my third time, actually, this is like my 20th time playing it, because I have the game platinumed, and you need to start a game like 40 different times. I don't fucking know. Especially if you mess up like I did. But you can get it, you can get the game platinum in like under 5 hours. Anyway. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for... Thanks for keeping your promise, D-Man. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed. Making you dive headfirst into literature. Oh, I've already read that. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. You've already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever. Or what? But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Are they slanted? It could just be me. But if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection. Fucking read this myself then. Okay, then I won't read myself then. I will read it myself. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. I was right. It was slanted. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Z-Man. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glaze. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So don't feel right. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of be a part of this club. Okay, so really quick, if you feel like that the music doesn't always line up, like there's very obvious cuts, Most likely because it is, and I'm cutting out silent moments that I feel like could be better if I just edited it together. But you know, even if you don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Why do I sound like fucking Doki, bro? And if we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is a girl accidentally being so cute? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Did I miss something? No. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Woo! You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone settles in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Okay, I am also testing new mic stuff, and I just went to go get a drink really quick. And I am testing new audio stuff. I have just turned it down just a bit, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anything? Anyway, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What do you mean it's written on my face? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly, that's what I said. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacks of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand, then just turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know the feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girl. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a dessert. Parfait is a dessert consisting of layers of ice cream, fruit, etc. served in a tall glass. That's what... So they're just that, but girls, huh? Okay. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you could do it through the glass on that door. Points out to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't say. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, D-Man. Don't judge a book. Consider a lesson straight from the Doki Legend. Don't consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after already finishing the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Huh? I am, but not really anything happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, typically slice of life affair. I kinda grow out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like this with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark. Question mark. What am I supposed to say for that? Like, what am I supposed to... You don't? It's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, oh, you still haven't grown out of these yet? It's fine. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into... I'm already kind of a loser, I guess. So I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep in my own. I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. I don't know why, but that. Why did that make me laugh? I feel like it shouldn't. At least it's safe here in the club room. Wait, did it change? This is safe here in the club room. Kept Monica's. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. ... Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. Glance over at her. Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen this. Is this in the old game? No, wait, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't think I've ever seen this. And then again, when I was playing the manga, not the manga, when I was, what the fuck am I talking about? When I was doing the, platinum, I just sped through it. I didn't really read anything. I just went over and over again. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. I don't know what that says. Okay, there has to be a way to read this. Editor? If you can, just zoom in. Brighten, don't brighten, darken, brighten, set fire to the building and explode. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it into Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give. She doesn't even finish it before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, dear man. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, whoops. Why don't we all share poems now? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ew. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That was what I had in mind when reading this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ew. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb porn, make me go like, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you like it? Natsuki retort. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just... Oh, that's ooh. Is that ooh? Ooh, you're so... That might be ooh. And I've just been saying, you... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. You say that mostly to yourself. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she likes my poem. It's a win or a loss. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, yeah. Yeah, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valued. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I gotta write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like to set up for a rhyme at the end, but it then makes it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Isn't everyone here is 18, so I mean, you're the youngest, so you probably shouldn't say that in this world. Use this, you would have. Oh my god. No. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her for the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Everyone's 18. Everyone's 18. Chat, everyone is 18. Gotta read that last one. I didn't see it. Okay, yeah, I do. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, but more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice this. It's been several months and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there were specific writing habits that it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new readers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit into the two together. Oh my fucking God. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not anything you could be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you some valuable feedback. Suki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to other people like that, about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself was kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? No, but ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Bath? No, that's bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Banger! That's a banger right there. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. I mean, it's cursive. It's kind of difficult, but I got it. I got the gist. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. If I read it like very fast, would she been like, did you just give up? Or like, if I read it at a normal speed, do you think she would have been like nothing? Or is that just the game is? I don't know. Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. You like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing poems, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Who? What the fuck is that? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, D-Man. Really? Whoops. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. The only fucking option left. Hi, D-Man. Having a good day? Good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm just better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, man. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of... Holy shit, I accidentally hit the button. But it's that sort of barrier that we have to learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like it, D-Man. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take it as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. So, wait, I just realized that's something Sayori would be into. Did they combine Sayori into Yuri and Natsuki? Because some of Sayori's words are for Yuri. And her personality is more of Natsuki's now, kind of. They probably did that. I don't fucking know. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Oh, god damn it. What did I miss? If you're interested, okay. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, I'm gonna read my poem now. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in the wall. But he wasn't but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic oh my god. Scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crickle. What the fuck am I reading? Closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. Following my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. That's the inspiration behind this one. That was the inspiration. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. If I know how to put it, I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy and epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, oh my fucking god. Yeah, something like that. It's strong. It's kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something down on a paper and tidy it up later. That's true, actually. It's actually really true, if you're wondering. If you're gonna write a story or whatever, don't just fixate on one thing. Just write something down and then go back later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something into her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in temperament, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I'm just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but that doesn't really come off come out as nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If you're looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually likes it. If I was looking for suggestions, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and D-Man did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And D-Man liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. And it's like he suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that D-Man appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh! Oh, shit! Editor, play the 2012 fucking... Oh! Oh! Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as demons started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act young as you look, dude. Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is far too much for the mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, to stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can countermand your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about that is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let D-Man hear everything you really think. Oh, I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. D-Man, she's just trying to make me look bad. But that's not true. She started it. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Hey D-Man. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. That's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I'll never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Chikuki runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Natsuki is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. D-Man? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she glances at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. This kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with D-Man. I would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Well, that's enough for today's video. As you guys know, we're gonna wait for this one. But I'll be honest, I do not remember a lot of this. For example, the cutting off of the... Yeah, this one's a new one, I had a feeling. Like the cutoff of it. I don't think I've seen that in a while. Or I've seen it at all, actually, where the sign and then the end. I might have. I'm gonna be honest. I probably did, because I have platinum the game, as I've said. But I don't remember that, I guess I should say. If you guys want more, obviously leave a like and subscribe. Everything you see that description, you should go down the description. You see all that stuff down there? Check it out. You should check it out. Bye.